Hi, my name is Kate Rose Reynolds, and I am the co-director of Ripped. Ripped is this incredibly compelling piece of theater because it asks so many questions and doesn't answer any of them. So you have this play that is dealing with the gray areas of consent, with responsibility, with the burdens that we face because of our lack of comfort in talking about sexual experiences and about consent. And it throws all of these subjects at you and then refuses to give you any easy answers, which I think is realistic. I don't think there are easy answers to any of these questions. So Ripped is important to me, especially in this moment, because I think we're having these ongoing conversations about what consent looks like, particularly when we talk about college campuses, particularly when we talk about drinking, these things that we don't want to confront as a society. And Ripped asked us to start thinking about them and to engage with them in this incredible theatrical setting, in this gripping whirlwind back and forth world as we try to figure out and put the pieces together of what's happened. And I think that any theater that can spark a conversation like that and have us leave the theater talking about what we saw and wondering what our beliefs are and what our reactions were to it and think about it weeks later, months later, I think that's important theater. So my journey started with Ripped actually back in, I think, 2017. I directed a reading of it for a theater in upstate New York. It just stirred something in me. It was a play that I couldn't let go of. We did the one night reading and I couldn't shake it. It stayed with me. I think because it did force me to think in so many ways, and it forced me to really think about how we talk about consent and how we talk about sexual assault in our society. So I stayed in touch with the playwright, and this play kept coming up. And with Loud Fridge, we actually intended to produce this for the first time in 2020, and of course, that didn't happen. So when we started thinking about what we wanted to do in 2023, we knew that this show sort of encapsulated everything that we at Loud Fridge want to do. It makes a noise in our community. It fosters conversation. It allowed us to create a safe, inclusive space for artists to come together and work on something that was important to them. And I think that is everything that I want in theater that I'm working on. I think that everyone should see this show. I mean, of course, we are saying that there is content advisory. Obviously, we're talking about consent, we're talking about sexual assault, we're talking about some heavy issues. But I think that's important content for pretty much everyone to see that thinks that they can engage with that and can spend some time in conversation and in thought with themselves, with others about these issues. I think that anyone that likes theater that challenges them, anyone that likes theater that asks them questions, anyone that likes theater that makes them think, all of those people should come see this. I think the audience needs to just come in prepared for a wild, fast 80-minute ride. There's going to be moments of joy and charm, and there's going to be moments that are really uncomfortable, and moments that make you take a breath, and moments that make you wonder what you believe and who you believe. But I think that all said and done, people should come in prepared for a great 80 minutes of theater. Come see Ripped, opening January 21st.